And we're here with Kelly and with little Pickle. Kelly's going to pick out the name when we get to it. Hello, Kaz. How are you? And Mickey, how are you? We'll just wait for a few people to show up. If anyone shows up, you never know. It's a busy night. And then we'll pick the winner. What are you guys watching tonight? I know there's a lot of live streams, and somebody told me football starts tonight. I don't do football, so I don't know. Let's see. Where's this? StreamYard. I'm in the comments. Okay. All right. So should we pick the winner? Should we just get it over with?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. We had a lot of people in the thing, so we'll see who wins. Let's see who wins.
Someone said we needed to shake it up
somebody
a little more.
said they said we have to shake it up a little more, and now she dropped them.
Hold on.
There's another one. Another disaster. It's never not a disaster here.
All right.
Did you get them all? All right. Let's try this again. Take two.
All right.
Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it good. I'm with you, cause I don't like football. I don't like it. All right. Let me see. Who's the winner?
The winner is.
Hold on.
Ooh.
The winner is. Hi, Liz. Rorschach. Yay. Like the Rorschach test, I guess, right? Hey, Tim. Congratulations to Rorschach. You are the winner of the Mommy Dearest Paramount Presents Blu-ray. Congratulations. And thank you for entering. And let's see who we got in the chat. Let's see. Yes, I'm with you. I hate football. I don't understand it. Hi, Liz. How are you?
The only thing good about football is the Super Bowl.
Well, that's just because of the food. Kelly likes to eat.
Well, I do like to eat. But
Hi, Dave. How are you?
I like to gamble, too. It's always fun to play in this.
Hi, Tim. How are you? Let's see. Oh, you're up late. Greetings from Instaball. Thank you for showing up. So what movie question? We figured we do, last week we had the tornado scare. So we thought that this week maybe we would do some Q&A. If you guys have any movie questions or thoughts for the channel. I know we're coming to the end of the Criterion sale, and I'm ready to talk about something new. So what do you guys want to hear about? We could talk about that. And, what else? I have, this showed up on my porch today. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Haven't seen it. I don't know if anybody has seen it in the chat, but, I might watch this tonight. Hey, William. I don't know. I have to see that before next week when it comes out and give you guys a review. Hello.
Greg B loves our
dog. You love the dog. We love the dog too.
We love her too.
Oh, I wanted to say, if my phone rings, I apologize. I have to grab it. And Kelly will be left here alone like a deer in headlights because one of our dogs is having surgery tomorrow. So the just a dental thing. So the vet might call to just give us some pre-op stuff. Hello. Yes, I did see Nobody. You know what? I enjoyed Nobody. I thought that I think I liked it more than I liked the last John Wick, just because I felt like it had a little more of a story than the third John Wick. What did you think?
That was a really good movie.
Yeah. The only thing I wish about Nobody is I wish it was a little longer. I felt like they could have maybe expanded on it a little bit and just gone a little longer. But I really do hope they make a part 2 of that one. Let me know what you think. Gerald, how are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Best James Stewart movie that isn't one of his normal top picks. Last night came down to between him and Cary Grant. I have lost lots of past Stewarts to see. James Stewart. Let's see. You mean like you don't want one of his like traditional ones? Let me think about that. Hi, Carl. Yes, I have new pickups. I actually have some pickups that I'm probably going to make a video tomorrow. It'll either post tomorrow or Saturday, depending on when the surgery of the dog is over. I got some great deals on Hamilton Book. If you guys are, if you're able to get Hamilton Book, head over there. They have some awesome deals on a lot of things, even out of print things. Also, Deep Discount right now is running a lot of new release and pre-order sales. I got an email about that this morning, so you might want to check that out. So those are two sites that are having some really great sales. And like I said, there's some new items and some pre-sale items, so I would check those out. But yes, I'm going to have a pickups video this weekend. Yes, I can adopt you. I would be happy to adopt you. You're very sweet. Yes, it was surprise. I had, you know what? I didn't have the bar set that high for nobody because I think people kind of unnecessarily ranked on it a little bit, but I was very happy with it. I thought it was really good, and I think it has a lot of potential moving forward if they decide to go that way. The Phantasm Sphere collection, nice. Yeah, that's a re-release, right? Because I think Best Buy had released one, but then I saw this one. It looks like a new one. Is it the same one, or did they add stuff to it? Because that's a nice collector's piece. Yes, I know. Thank you. I am going to get Quadrophenia. It is on my list. And, I have to tell you guys, I always appreciate your recommendations. And Kelly knows I research them, I check them out, and then I try and share them in videos because you guys have some great taste in movies and things that I'm missing in my collection or maybe haven't even heard of. That's the whole point of this channel, is like to create a community where we can all talk and share together. So I appreciate all of you for that. I love Mr. Smith Goes to Washington as well. Let's see. Something that isn't It's a Wonderful Life is Hitchcock and Some Other Huge Choice. He has a large back catalog, and I'm not sure what smaller ones you may have seen to recommend. You know what? I'm thinking of one, and I want to make sure that I get it right because I watch a lot of James Stewart movies, and I want to make sure I get the one that I'm thinking of. Let's see. Someone
wrote call Northside 777 Seventh Heaven.
That's the one. Mortal Storm. Yes, Mortal Storm. That's, you know what? So many people have been talking about that this week. Yes, re-release. Okay, that's what I thought. But it looks beautiful, and I jump all over that. These are some great. Yep. This Mortal Storm, I was actually in a roundtable chat and two people were talking about that. And then Carl, you brought it up and I just keep hearing about it. So I have to jump on that and get it. But that was one that I had not heard of before. So Last Gangster, I haven't heard of that either. So that's going on my list as well. Yep. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is fantastic. Here he is, Joe Martinez. Happy birthday, Joe. It's Joe's birthday today, guys. And if you don't subscribe to Joe, he's at Martinez Joe 74 on YouTube. Go check him and Marie out. They have an awesome channel. They're great collectors, great part of the movie community, and very happy to call them my friends. Yes, good recommendations. Let's see, where am I? See, there we go. It went again. No worries. I have so many Blu-rays, but sadly, I haven't bought any in quite a while. That's okay. You know what? It's been a tough time for everybody. And I know that they had sale after sale after sale, but a lot of us were not in a position to take advantage of all that. So I'm kind of getting a stack together to trade in. So hopefully I'll get some movie cash going. Let's see. Hello. Yes, all is well. And again, we did the drawing kind of early there. It was Rorschach. So I will contact you in the comments and give you my email so we can get in touch and I can get this out to you. Mortal Storm. Oh, that was okay. And Bringing Up Baby. Okay. So you've already seen that. Why are so many DVD movie releases not rated? Is that because if they change the movie in any way, shape, or form, the original rating gets dropped off? I don't know. I know the rating systems, they change. Like, for example, a lot of people don't realize that Jaws is only rated PG because it was rated back in the 70s and the standards were different. So I'm not sure about that. If anyone knows why DVDs are not rated, I don't know. Could just be that the rating system, they never updated it. But yeah, people are always shocked. They always turn their Jaws copy over when I tell them it's only PG, because now it would be easily an R-rated movie.
Definitely.
Here we have some happy birthday wishes for Joe from everybody here in the chat. Happy birthday to Joe. You bet, Joe. And I hope Gary had a happy birthday too. I know it was Gary's birthday. I've been trying to watch a lot of older films. The Philadelphia Story. Philadelphia Story is great. Gaslight. Yep. 2 awesome films. Do you think there's some genres are you know what? I think a lot of films were maybe done a little bit better back then because they had to rely more on storytelling than on all the special effects and the CGI and all that. So I think there's a lot of originality in a lot of the older films, and they kind of laid the groundwork for what we see today. And you didn't have all the remakes and the reboots and the big franchises. So I think there's a lot of creativity and inspiration to be found in the older films and the way they told the story. Yes, Pickle. So we're waiting to hear about Pickle's bladder stones. I mean, what a thing, right? We have to worry about if the puppy has bladder stones, but who knows? We never know. And Praline is the one getting her teeth cleaned because she smells like the inside of a dirty aquarium. So if you like documentaries, check out League of Denial about NFL. Oh, okay. So that would be linked to, I like that movie Concussion with Will Smith, so I'd be interested in seeing a documentary on it. We watched a documentary last night called Pray Away on Netflix. It was really interesting. It was about people who are taken in by these different religious groups, and they try and do the conversion therapy on them for the LGBTQ plus community. And it was a really good, eye-opening movie, especially if you're not familiar with a lot of the practices that go on there and how detrimental they can be to people's mental health. It's an important movie, and I'm glad that Netflix took the time to make it. It's very good.
It was good.
Noir films are great older black and white movies. I love Double Indemnity. Yep. I think one of my my favorites is Mildred Pierce is fantastic. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think that's a great noir film. And they actually do, I think I'll participate in it. And maybe in November, they do Noir November, where you do a lot of noir films. So we'll be looking for suggestions for that. I received my 2 Criterions today at the sale, all that jazz. And the In-Laws is fantastic. It is so much fun. Alan Arkin is hilarious in that one. He's great in everything, but it's so good. I love the In-Laws. That's really, really good. All that jazz. Yes, that's good too. Both good picks. Great picks. Have you made a watch list for October? I uploaded a video of you did? All right. I have to check out your video. I have not made my watch list for October yet because I'm trying to decide. I'm thinking I kind of want to do a 24-hour movie marathon where I just take breaks in between and talk about the movie that I just watched and then posting it as a video at a later time. And then I want to really focus this year on movies that I haven't seen yet, horror movies that I haven't seen yet. So I'm definitely going to check out your video. And I also want to do things where I partner up with other YouTubers. So if any of you have channels and you'd be interested in maybe creating a video with me that we could post about horror content or anything else, the best way to get me is either Facebook Messenger or Instagram. DM me on Instagram, same name, Movie Chatter, and a little underscore after it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to October. I'm ready for some fall weather and some horror. Pickle. Look what she's doing. Can you see her? She's holding her head back. Her sisters are on the floor and she wants to go and play with her sisters. But let me tell you, she is way too rough for them. They hide from her on the chair. Pickles.
She's like a little baby shark.
She's a land shark. Where was I? Well, there we go. Maybe we both need to watch Double Indemnity, right? 100-year-old flea market in Istanbul. It is established once a month to support the Armenian church, Muslim and Turks. Philip, I found. That's awesome.
That sounds cool.
That sounds very cool. Let's see. Here's another one. 7 Bridges for 7 Brothers, Casablanca, Bugsy Malone, VHS. Okay, flea markets are amazing. I wish we had more flea markets. Like we have one flea market here, and it's kind of hit or miss. And right now, I don't know if any of you guys, I know there's some people, part of the community here on the channel that also live in New Jersey. We're having a real problem, especially the county that we live in. The Delta variant we are one of the highest in the state. So we're a little nervous right now. And the markets and stuff, flea markets, they're kind of like a ghost land right now because we're having a real problem. And it's a little scary. Yeah, Pray Away, Tim. Pray Away, really. I didn't even know about it. I saw one of our friends shared it on Instagram. I forget who it was, or I would absolutely give them credit. And it was fantastic. And yes, I did see the Miseducation of Cameron post. That was excellent. I thought it was great, and it was very authentic feeling. I really thought it was great. But yeah, definitely check out Pray Away. It's very, very powerful, and a little sad in parts, but definitely powerful. For Noir, the movie, yes, Detour is excellent. And you know what's nice about Detour? If you don't feel like putting a lot of time in and you just want to kind of sit down and do a movie that's, it's a quick watch, it's a great movie and it's nice and quick. So you're in, you're out, and, you can enjoy the movie without putting in 2 hours, because sometimes you just need something to pass a little bit of time before bed. But that Detour is excellent. Cary Grant is impeccable. Have you seen him in The Awful Truth? I love him in The Awful Truth. I thought that was such a fun movie. And, the little dog didn't hurt. They had this cute little Jack Russell and they were fighting for custody of the Jack Russell, but it was very cute. And I love that movie. Hi, Marie. We're having a little mini birthday party for Joe today. And also a happy birthday to Gary, because I know he just had a birthday too. Yes, Charade is amazing. Charade is definitely a good one too. Like that one. Hi, Mary. How are you? Detour, definitely a must buy. I agree. Hey, you two, we're on the road heading to the mall before it closes. Hi, Mike and Kelly from Orlando. Ooh. You guys are killing it with the thrifting. I love watching your pickups, and I'm glad you're having a good time and you're successful in your hunts. You guys are picking up some great stuff. And enjoy the mall and drive safe. Thank you for coming to say hello to us. Noir November sounds awesome. I love Noir. I know you'll have probably seen the major ones. There's loads of gems. Check out Preminger's Where the Sidewalk Ends. I'll definitely check that out. I'm going to put it on the list. Thank you. Yeah, I think Noir November would be a fun thing to participate in. And, if people in the channel are interested, we can do, get those videos up once a week or so, because a few of my friends, Nathan Jones, he participates in that and he really enjoys it. So I think it would be something different to do. I haven't tried it before, so I want to give that a try. Oh, Jay. Hi, Jay. This is my friend Jay, absolute sublime one. I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, already know Jay. He is like the OG of movie YouTubers, and we just love Jay. He's a good friend of ours. And if you haven't subscribed to Jay, please go over and check him out, because he's the cream of the crop, in my opinion. He's an awesome guy and an awesome friend. And what movie knowledge! You will gain a wealth of knowledge by listening to what Jay has to say about movies. And if you want to talk horror, he's your man. I am a huge horror fan. I'm trying to watch all new movies. I have to go, but I'll rewatch this video. Thank you. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we always appreciate it. And thank you for your support, and you have a good night. Do I have a Letterboxd account? I do. It's on Movie Chatter on Letterboxd. I am terrible with keeping up with it, but I am trying to get better. Because I know that I should put more time into my Letterboxd. I just recently started it probably about 2 months ago, so I have a little catching up to do. But yeah, Movie Chatter over on Letterboxd. Manage your expectations, though. Hi, Kenny. How are you? Yes, Rope is what you meant. Rope. Yep. I agree. I enjoyed Rope. I thought that was great. They have a nice release of it on I think it's Hitchcock Classics. It's a little line that they have out, and it's nice. I like it because on the spine it has his profile on it, which is cool. The boys are 3 days apart. Oh, Gary and Joe, love that. We're gonna sing happy birthday. You don't want me to sing.
Are they both Leos? Does that make them both?
Are they
Leos?
both Leos, Marie? They still have malls. Yes, Florida has malls. New Jersey has some malls. Thank you from Mike and Kelly. Where did I go? Okay. Marie, pre-ordered 2. Oh, you got 2 more? They're up. Thanks for getting me started. Yeah, I don't know how long you'll thank me for that, right, Marie? Because they're addictive. Those Studio Ghibli, if you guys haven't checked out the Studio Ghibli steelbooks, they're so nice. And if you like the anime that Studio Ghibli puts out, they're really, really nice steelbooks, and they come with a little booklet inside. So they're doing a really nice job with those. Are there any horror movies that you watch every Halloween? You know what? I always watch the original Halloween just because I always watch it on Halloween, and I always eat pizza. What else do I watch? I like House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, that whole thing. What else do I watch? I like Suspiria, anything from Dario Argento. What else? I have some like a Trick or Treat, and I even throw Friday the 13th in there and Texas Chainsaw. But then I've been trying to fill it in with things that I wouldn't normally watch. Like found footage is a hard category for me. I have a hard time connecting with that. So I'm trying to find a few found footage films to watch for this October. One that I really liked is The Houses October Built. I really, really enjoyed that one. I thought that was very, very good. This is not the vet. Kiss Me Deadly is one of your favorite. Yeah, Kiss Me Deadly is very good too. You're right, Jay. See, I told you guys. Jay for the win. I'm hooked on Cinema Sickness pickups videos. Yeah, he's doing a lot of thrifting. I noticed that he's pretty much he's like the thrifting king, and good for him. He puts a lot of work into his channel. Really, kudos to him. Anybody that can do all that and still put out a video every day, I have a lot of respect for that. So good for him. Oh, Jay. We love Jay.
He rocks.
He does rock. Noir November sounds awesome. Also, Kenny A+, yes, for the rope recommendation. Yes, I love. Oh, it's okay. The one-shot film. Okay, I loved Rope. I thought it was really, really good. Hi, Andrew. How are you? What?
I see Aldair.
Oh, Aldair. Wait, what did I miss? Okay, here I am.
Where did he go?
Hi, Aldair. How are you? Aldair goes to Kelly's school.
Yes, he does. He's one of my students.
He's a good guy.
He is.
Kiss Me Deadly is great. Just saw it for the first time last week. Hey, Kubrick lover. I love dogs too. Can you tell? I have a house full of them.
Yes.
We have 4 of them. If you saw in the last video, we showed all 4 girls.
But that's the limit. We're done.
Kelly says we're done. I don't know.
Oh my
You never know. Those studios, they are top notch. You have all of them at the moment. I know. And I love that they're going with the different color schemes, but they all look so uniform on the shelf. They're great. Do you think movies with a big twist are mainly on one-time watch? Watch Us for the second time was very bored. I think the twist really does tend to make it a one-time watch. I have to admit, there have been a few movies that if I haven't seen them in a really long time, my memory is so bad sometimes that I just totally forget. And Shutter Island was one. It recently came out. They did like a steelbook and I think a 4K release. And I honestly didn't remember the ending. So it was kind of like a first time watch, but I hadn't seen it in a very long time. But yeah, anything that I've seen recently, if like once you know the twist, it's kind of over. How many in your Criterion collection? You know, I'm not a huge person to count, but some people have asked me to count. It's right now, it looks like it's between 400 and 500. And I pretty much have everything that I can think of that I want. I mean, obviously I don't know everything in the collection. So now I'm kind of just looking at things, the releases that they're putting out in the future. But as far as what I know of the filmography and the collection, I'm pretty much good with what I have for right now. I am the devil and I am doing the devil's work. I am the devil. Okay, have to see that and I'm doing the devil's work. I'll check both of those out. All Dare. Yes, we are going to see the new Halloween, but I haven't watched the new Halloween trailer because my experience with the 2018 Halloween was that I had seen the trailer and I felt like it just gave too much away. So my new thing is that I'm not really watching trailers.
Is
but
that out yet or no?
No, October.
Okay.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for that, and I'm also excited for the Sopranos movie. It's called the New Saints of Newark or something. But James Gandolfini's son Michael is actually going to play the character of Tony Soprano as a teenager. So I'm looking forward to that. I found the Humphrey Bogart Essential Collection, $4. That's amazing. That's got to be a great set. That has to be great. What kind of dog is that? And how old is your dog? Here. Pickle she's a miniature dachshund. There she is. All the dogs are miniature dachshunds, all 4 of them. And her coat pattern is dapple. She is called a black and cream dapple. And so as she gets older, she gets more little different flecks of color in her coat. And she is, how old is she? She's like 12 weeks old. Wow, that's a deal. That is a deal. See, I have to get more into these flea market scenes. December might be dogs. Movies for dogs are great, or movies about dogs. That would be a good one too. Yes, Aldair says good. Aldair.
That means we're going to do a review on that, or you're going to do a review.
I'm gonna. You know what? When I did the 2018, when I saw 2018, I think I came home and did a review at like 11 o'clock at night. I agree, Tim. You're never done with animals. We have 4 dogs and 2 cats. And Tim, you get a huge props from me because I saw that picture that you put up of what your cat did to your collector memorabilia today. And I just love that you're so kind about it, because I was the same way when the dogs ate remember they ate my out of print vinyl?
Yes, you were very
And
upset.
I just lined them up and I said, all right, who did it? And I just looked at them. So I don't raise my voice at them. I never yell at them. And like we said I made a post about the puppy. You're not supposed to ever use the puppy's name with any negative connotation. So I said, when I reprimand her, I said, now the poor dog thinks her name is Ma'am, because I always say, ma'am, what are you doing? Ma'am.
Ma'am, that's a bad decision.
Ma'am, that's a bad decision.
Only the strictest of discipline around here.
Yes, very strict discipline around here. You know it. Any thoughts on Cronenberg stuff? I've been kicking myself for not picking up a copy of Spider I found today. I don't love everything he does, but after watching the trailer, I wish. I'm not familiar with Spider. If Jay is still here, he might have some thoughts on that. Actually, I'm hit or miss with Cronenberg. My favorite is The Brood. If you haven't seen The Brood, it's I believe it's from the 70s. They have a Criterion release of it, and I'm sure you could probably just find it on Blu-ray somewhere. It might be out of print, I don't know, but it's right now it's like $19 on Amazon for the Criterion, but I really like The Brood. Not familiar with Spider. Rope is good, and Shadow of a Doubt is just something else. It's Hitchcock's personal favorite of all the films he made, actually. You know what I love about him? That like he'll take a movie like The Man Who Knew Too Much and actually remake it, years later with different actors because he thought he could do a better job. So I think I'm going to do a video about that. Compare the two films, the original and the remake. It's a quote from The Devil's Rejects. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. I thought you were saying I missed that because it wasn't in quotes. I was just looking. I thought it was a movie. But yes, I like the yes, when he did I Am the Devil. Yes. They are both Leos. Ooh,
God bless you.
Marie, you got your hands full. Yeah, but you know what? Joe doesn't strike me as a Leo. He's like, my mom's a Leo. My mom is very tough. Joe seems very laid back, but I mean, that's just when I've chatted with him. But yes, I'm a big fan of Joe and Marie, as you guys know. How many in your Criterion collection is enough to adopt me? Come on over.
Come on.
Brought this up in Ken's stream, but have you seen the Criterion? I don't think I have. But I need to. I did. You know what? I did write that down because it seems like that question just flew right on by. And I love 12 Monkeys. It's done in black and white stills with that. All right. I'm on it. Thank you for that recommendation. I'm in terrible the night before. So, oh, feel better and good luck at your doctor's appointment. Thank you so much for stopping in and for always being so supportive and kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night and feel better. Yes, she is such a baby. She is a tiny baby. Okay, so we have a question about yes, my name is Stephanie. I'm Stephanie, this is Kelly, and this is Pickle. I skipped one. Okay, here we go. What are the names of the other animals, and is there a theme? Okay, do you want to show them? Have you guys saw them? Some of them. One of them's hiding in the hallway. We have 2 named after food, and 2 of them have boot. This is Pima.
That's Pima.
That's Pima, and her name is a Buddhist-inspired name, and it's it has to do with the heart. And it's because when she was born, they didn't expect her to live. And the breeder just kept telling us she just has a lot of heart. And she does. She has the biggest heart of any animal I've ever met. So she's very sweet and she's very forgiving and kind. And she just loves everybody.
Mm-hmm. Let me see where the other ones are.
And then Pickle's just Pickle because who wouldn't want a dachshund named after a pickle? You didn't get Praline. Praline is hiding. All right. Here, come on. Bring her in.
Oh, there's Praline.
Here comes Praline. Now, this is Praline. You got to hold her up. She is the one who is having the dental surgery tomorrow. And we only adopted her less than a year ago. And she came with this name. She's 6 years old. And we didn't have the heart to change her name because she knows her name. And you can't take away a little kid's name. So this is Praline, and she's very sweet, and she's a very quiet little girl. She's a good girl. And then we have the monster of the bunch, Mala. Where is Mala?
Where'd you go?
Mala's hiding. Mala, is also a Buddhist name for, has to do with the mala beads you use during meditation. Because when we adopted Mala, the breeder told us that she was very calm and balanced, which couldn't be further from the truth.
She's crazy.
She's nuts. And she's got a very bad temper, don't you? But she's very smart and she's very, very good as far as training. Dachshunds can be very tough to train, but she was just being fresh in live TV. Stop that.
She's very sweet at home.
She's very sweet at home. She doesn't like Pickle yet.
If you come to the door, you would not believe
put her down.
Sweet.
So those are the dogs and those are their names. So it's kind of a little mix of food and Buddhism, and it's a nut house. So the Buddhist thing didn't work. Hey, Ken from Mid-Level Media. If you guys don't follow Ken, go check out his channel. I actually did I was on Ken's live stream Monday night. He was kind enough to invite me over for the July roundtable discussion. I had a great time. So go check out Ken over at Mid-Level Media. Ken, I just watched your House of Wax review. It was very good. Tim says, hey, Ken. My favorite Cronenbergs are Videodrome and Scanners. You just think The Brood is okay. Okay. Yeah, The Brood can be funny. You know what it is with The Brood? It was one of the first horror movies I watched as a kid. I was in about 7th grade, 8th grade, and my friend's sister had a copy of it, and we kept going and stealing it and watching it because we weren't allowed to watch it. So we kept swiping it. So there's some nostalgia there, and I like the a little bit of the body humor. I think it's interesting, but I like Scanners more than Videodrome. I don't know. I thought Videodrome was a little weird for me, and I do like his version of Rabid more than the Saska sisters. As much as I love the Saska sisters, I prefer their American Mary to what they did with Rabid. American Mary is my favorite film of theirs. Yes, my name is Stephanie. Here we go. Jay chiming in. Spider was my least favorite from Cronenberg, more of a look in mental illness and the childhood that shaped him. See, I told you, Jay. Ken says, Tim says, Kenny says, hey to Tim. Where am I? Okay. The Brood is a favorite of mine too, Stephanie. A fantastic film. High up on my list of scariest horror films. It was out of the few I saw. Yeah, that's what it was. I saw it growing up too. I was very young, and it just totally creeped me out. So it's one that I've always enjoyed it, and I've had it in my collection in many different forms. There's an Arrow of 12 Monkeys. Yes, I have and I'm assuming everyone's referring to the 12 Monkeys movie, not the television show. I love the Arrow release of 12 Monkeys. And I personally think 12 Monkeys was one of Brad Pitt's best performances. I thought he was fantastic in that. Angel with DSR. I don't know what that means. I did like The Brood, but I didn't like Shivers either. I thought that was really weird. Yeah, I thought Rabid was okay. I liked his Rabid better than the Saska sisters, but Angels with Dirty Faces is my Christmas movie. I don't know why.
Have we seen that?
No, I'm going to write it down though.
Yes.
I have Dead Ringers, haven't watched it yet. Oh, thank you, Kenny. That's very kind. So nice to see you both. I wish we had more movie enthusiasts in my area like yourself. I enjoy your videos. Bought Baraka. Oh, good. I'm glad. I think you'll enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it's funny because one of the reasons that I started my YouTube channel is because I didn't have anyone to talk about movies with, and I love them so much. And I thought, you know what, it would be really nice to just create a little community of friends who are movie enthusiasts, and we can share ideas and swap movies. And that was really the whole reason, and still is the driving force of why the channel exists. And, I get as much from you guys as, hopefully you're getting out of the videos, because I found some wonderful movies through people I meet on the channel every time, we talk in the comments. So thank you for that. And, I'm happy that you're getting some helpful stuff out of the content. Oh, the little fur babies. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. This dental is going to go better than the last one because this is not an emergency one. And we did all the pre-op stuff, and we're just keeping our fingers crossed for little Praline. Oh, thank you. We love the dogs too. I want to make them a YouTube channel, but I don't know. They don't really do anything besides bark and run in circles. I don't know who would want to watch that. Thieves Highway on Criterion never gets enough credit. Oh, I don't think I've seen that one, but I'm going to put that down too. Thank you, Jay. Hopes everything goes well with Praline's dental work tomorrow. Speaking of, you guys want to hear a dental story? I'm gonna spill some tea right now. Last night, Kelly's crown fell out. What were you eating?
I was just eating a sandwich.
She was eating a sandwich. It was probably this thick, knowing Kelly. And her crown came out, and it's probably like the fifth time?
Yes.
This crown keeps falling out. So today she took it in a plastic bag. And she took her tooth to the dentist in a plastic bag, and they cemented it back in with veneer glue. So let's see.
That's the super glue.
That's the super glue. So we're going to put up maybe a thing. How many days since Kelly's crown has fallen out? So there we go. We spilled some tea.
I think it was from the licorice that I ate the other night.
Yeah, she doesn't tell anyone about the licorice. And you know what? Kelly works in an Italian deli part-time over the weekends because she's that works in a school, and she's on vacation. So the worst place to be is an Italian deli on the weekends, because then cookies come home and all kinds of stuff. You're welcome, Ken. I really enjoy you, and I enjoy your channel. She's giving me oohs and ahs at the screen. Oh, I know. You know what? The dogs save me, because who the heck wants to look at me? Thank God I have the dogs. I really like Videodrome. Scanners was okay with that. I know. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen, and I could be wrong. I mean, this is just my opinion. Like everything movie rated, it's all subjective. I think the weirdest opening I've ever seen for a film, and it just hits you like a freight train, is Suspiria. It's a wild, wild opening. As good as it gets, yes, it does, from Imprint. I would know about Imprint if it wasn't for your videos. Top 10 favorite films. Now, Darren, are you in the States? Because if you're in the States, try and order from Deep Discount, because you'll definitely save some money. But if you're not in the States, I maybe have to get it directly from Imprint. But Deep Discount really saves you a lot, especially on the shipping, because the shipping for Imprint is quite expensive. But definitely a great line, and I'm so happy with the releases they're doing. At Carl Reese. Okay. Melville Films. I see you have a picture of a samurai, a lot of army shadow. Nice. I do not use social media. I would like to send you a link, a Shakespeare adaptation. My email address should be in the about section on my channel. All the way at the end, it should say about, and you should be able to click on that. And someone told me that my email address comes up on that. But you know what? If you just drop a comment on maybe the last video I posted, if you put a comment with your email in there, it'll go directly to my spam file where only I can see it. And if you don't email me, I can email you. So that's a way you can do your email privately if you want to. Whenever I see Dead Ringers, I think of the 64 Betty. I love Betty Davis. Love it. Love. Actually, I just got, for anyone who bought the All About Eve from Criterion, you remember the terrible packaging with the little rubber dots. I'm going to show this in a upcoming video. Criterion is now replacing for free the packaging. They send you new packaging, which is exactly how it should have been from the beginning. And they also send you a new essay booklet because a lot of people's booklets were damaged because of those rubber dots sticking to the back of the books. But I'll give you all that information in the next the video when I show it. Hereditary. I love Hereditary.
That's a great movie.
Scary. What's the scariest movie I've ever seen? The movie that to this day scares me the most is The Exorcist. I don't really get, well, I'll say two, The Exorcist and The Strangers. The Strangers freaks me out because it's something that could really happen. And where my house is, it's so isolated. It's pitch black, right? It's pitch black outside. And there's really not a lot of people around. So I feel like the Strangers just kind of spoke to me because if anyone ever knocked on my door at like 3 or 4 in the morning, I would just drop dead right in my living room. And The Exorcist scares me. It still scares me because I saw it the first time I saw it. I was young. I was probably way too young to watch it. And it just kind of stuck with me. And I just find the whole thing is disturbing from beginning to end. How about you? What's your scariest movie? Kelly doesn't like horror movies. Remember, guys, if you were here last time when we had the tornado warnings, we're going to do Kelly watches a horror movie, and I'm going to let the people in our community pick the movie that Kelly watches. And then we're going to do a video where Kelly reports on her experience with the movie because she cannot handle horror movies.
Where's my little friend? Is that on your desk?
No, it's gone. It's over there. She's afraid of the Nun, the one from The Conjuring.
I don't like anything that jumps out at you.
She doesn't like jump scares. But then I'll catch her looking up things like medical anomalies, and she's not bothered by that. But no, anything
science related.
Yeah, she likes all that weird stuff. But yeah, I would say that the Strangers really scares me. Anything that could actually happen, anything that's real and could happen, like somebody banging on your door. That's what scares me the most. Fully agree on the reason for both for the YouTube channel and my Instagram. I just love talking movies and yeah, it's great. I mean, the movie community is so, if you get in with the right people, so welcoming, so kind, so supportive of each other. And I just think it's really, if you're going to start a channel, that's the best reason to start it because you're not going to get rich and famous. You're probably not going to be able to live off it unless you're super, super lucky. Like, it's kind of like hitting the lottery, the odds of it. But if you love movies and you want to make some really great friends, it's really a nice way to meet good people. So I agree. So many people I would have never met and have become my really good friends. Yes. It's great to know people with common interest. Yeah, it really is. And you know what? I feel like we're especially now we're in a time when sometimes people are not social or not as nice as they should be on social media. And it's nice to create kind of a safe space where people can come and we're all there because we like the same thing. And sure, every once in a while, you'll get the weird comment or somebody that just wants to, troll. But for the most part, I feel like, I'm pretty lucky that everybody is really very nice and very kind, not just to me, but to each other. And I hope you guys are, talking with each other, and you're also making some nice friends through the comment section and all. Praying for Praline. Thank you so much. We appreciate that because she's very, very special. Oh, you follow them on Instagram? Thank you, Marie. That's so sweet. Yeah, I always say that I am a doggy puppy spammer. I don't think Dassan's films get enough credit, period. A massive fan of crime cinema. He's a number of the best. Nice. Is she drinking? Oh, yeah, the puppy? Yeah, she drinks water. Or am I drinking water? I'm drinking water. Yeah.
Oh, am I drinking water?
Oh, is Kelly? Oh, okay. Aldair's job at school is to make sure Kelly drinks water because not only the dog, but Kelly also has kidney stones. So his job at school. Thank you, Aldair.
To remind me.
He reminds Kelly to drink.
But guess what? This is still full. I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, hi, Ray, and welcome. I'm so glad you and your girlfriend are enjoying the channel, and I'm glad that you're finding some movies to add to your collection. Thank you. They're very kind. You guys are awesome. I created my channel because I was a little bored. Also a fan of movies, too. I don't really have many views or subscribers, but I think I subscribed to your channel. I think I saw you were over on Jay's channel, Absolute Sublime One. I thought I saw over there. I didn't know you had a channel, but I'm pretty sure I subscribed. If I didn't, when I get off this live, I will go over and subscribe to you. I promise. Hi, Ross. How are you? Exactly what I did. Yeah, they have a coupon. Yeah, and deep discount. They also, I was saying before, I don't know if you were on here yet, but they are doing, I got an email today. If you're not on their email list, get on their email list because they'll send you coupons and they'll send you all kinds of things. They are running like a pre-order and new release and horror discounts. I think it's 15% off. So they have some good prices and they have some nice titles. Also, if you haven't checked out yet, look at Hamilton Book because they have a lot of nice titles on there right now. They just reloaded their inventory. Cooper Glover, yes, made love Melville's films so much. Multi-region Blu-ray players are the way to go. Speaking of trouble, here's my boy, Nathan Jones. We love Nathan. Here we go. Hi, Nathan. Pickle, say hi to Uncle Nathan. Nathan, we were talking about Noir November. So I think I'm going to try it this year. If you guys don't subscribe to Nathan Jones, he is a dear, dear friend of mine. He has a wonderful YouTube channel. He's a great guy. And that's another example of me making a really awesome friend through YouTube. He's awesome. Check him out. Sub to him. He's great. Are you a fan of Cronenberg's The Dead Zone? Just watched my Scream Factory last night. Warmed up to, you know what? I have to rewatch it. I haven't watched it in so long, but I picked up that, I picked up The Dead Zone, also the Scream Factory, so I'm going to watch that. I've only seen the Dead Zone show, not the movie. Like the show, though. I haven't seen the show. I don't think I've seen the show. Crazy Australian company has come out with a $50 Blu-ray of As Good as It Gets. Yeah, it's funny that they are the imprint titles are even on deep discount. I think they're like $35 or $36, and then they have at least $17 shipping, which I understand because I've sent movies to someone who won a giveaway in Australia, and it was $17, right? Yeah, it was $17 shipping. But one thing to keep in mind also is like a movie like Breakdown with Kurt Russell. That is coming to Paramount Presents, I think in September. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's September. So some titles might show up on other labels, not all of them, but I know that is one. But yeah, they are pricey. I will give you that. Yes, Burnt Offerings is really that got under my skin. That really got under my skin. That was a good one. I get Criterions that are for sale from my friend in the UK because they won't ship there. Oh, you get them for your friend. Barnes and Noble's. Yeah, it's really weird that Barnes and Noble will not ship to the UK, and it's unfortunate. So your friend can't get them through Amazon UK. They don't even do that because I know I've bought it's. I guess it doesn't work backwards because I have purchased things through Amazon UK that I couldn't get in the US, but maybe it doesn't work backwards. Not only scary, but crazy too. Ooh, scary and crazy. What would be scary and crazy? I don't get that scared. I think unless you're saying not only scary but crazy. Maybe you're
The burnt
saying
offerings. Maybe he's
no,
talking-
no. The strangers.
Okay.
I think he's saying it's scary and crazy. I love this channel. I know everyone in chat. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. I love that. You know what? I won't even go to my high school reunion because I'm afraid of everyone I went to high school with because I have terrible social anxiety. Here I am telling everyone in the chat. But that was another reason that I decided to make a channel because I have a very hard time with people in person that especially if I don't know, I get very bad social anxiety. So this was kind of a way for me to safely meet people because I used to have a blog and I made a lot of friends through that. It was just a writing blog and I made a lot of great friends who are still my friends and support this channel as well. But I find social media a little easier than standing in a room full of people. So I totally get knowing people online better than people you know. There's something I want to say in addition, but I forgot. Okay, so write it down. And if it comes to you, we're here. Monkey Shine always scared me growing up. Somebody just did a release of that. I forget who just did a release of that. But yes, I have that. We are about to get the All About Eve Blu-ray release. Yes, I do believe it is the the new packaging because the new packaging is perfect. It's exactly what it should be. But one of the many things I love about Criterion is that they definitely stand behind their products. And when there's an issue, they make it right. So, I mean, I've never had a problem with their customer service. They're great. I would like to watch the show. Biggest criticism of the movie, I felt like it would work better as a TV series. Well, there you go. I'm assuming you guys are talking about Dead Zone. I love your YouTube channel. Oh, you're very kind. Thank you. The movie feels very episodic. Yes, I love zombie movies too. A different one is Zombie for Sale, which was a recommendation from a viewer. That's a fun one. And also Rampant. Rampant is a pretty fun zombie movie. I just found The Strangers at a flea market the other day. Got it cheap and it's on Blu-ray. Yeah. Well, if you're home alone, lock the front door first. But it's a fun one. It's definitely it's a good one.
Hide under your blanket.
Have you watched the collection movie battles? You know what? I have watched them, and my friend Jay, Absolute Sublime One, he is in it, and I believe Ken, you're in it too. Joe Martinez is in it. I have a few friends in it, and I think that I agree with you. It's a really nice way to bring the community together, and you know, a lot of people have a lot of fun with that. And I think there's one on. It's tonight at 9:00, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a start of a tournament, is what's going on. I was actually asked to participate in that, and I don't get Wi-Fi down in my movie room. So Joe Martinez was kind enough to send me the link to a Wi-Fi booster. So hopefully when they start up again, I'll be set up so that I can play along because I think it looks like a lot of fun. Definitely. Yep. Tried at some point. Stephanie, do you know Aaron Pin? I know of Aaron Pin. I don't know him personally, but we have mutual friends. Talks about sales and Mastercast TV as a filmmaker in LA. Yeah, I mean, I heard he does really great live streams. I've heard Aaron Pin is his live streams are very well known. I have seen The Changeling with Angelina Jolie. That is a pretty amazing movie, and yeah, I could imagine. Behind the scenes, found out that the story came from files that were going to be destroyed. Yeah, I believe it. But yeah, that's a great movie. That's a really good one. The Changeling. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Sales on. Are you asking me about sales on movies? If I know of any? I don't know. Nathan, been very lucky with the people I met through this community. Very happy to have you here, Seth. Also, Kelly and the puppers. I know, Nathan. We were just saying how fortunate we are to meet good people through the YouTube channel. I created my channel because I was bored, but proud that I did because I'm not sure. I agree with you. You know what? it is really weird to sit in front of it. Like, this is easier because there's kind of like a give and take, but to sit in front of the camera, especially if you've, never done it before, it's really strange. You're sitting in your house and you're just kind of talking to yourself, but you have to make it like you're having an actual conversation so you don't come across as really boring. But yeah, I you know what? I give anybody who tries it, no matter what you think of the end product, kudos for trying, and just keep going and you'll keep getting better and better at it and more comfortable. Do you know? Yes, I know Daisuke. He's a good friend. He's doing streams on the yeah. Daisuke is a wealth of knowledge, and I think I started following him. I think he had about 800 subscribers when we first connected, but he's a very nice guy, very knowledgeable, and he's a great person to follow. Highly recommend his channel. I know we do. Yes. Nathan and I are working on the William Castle, the box set. So we have to get to box number 2. We did box number 1 last year. I think that's on your channel, right, Nathan? The videos that we did. But yeah, we need to go to number 2. Andrew Goodman. Hi. Speaking of Paramount Presents, I am thrilled Breakdown is coming. I have the imprint release, but Presents too. All for that. Yeah, Paramount Presents is one of my favorite lines. Studio lines coming out right now. And I was happy. I'm hoping that Breakdown has some additional special features on the new Paramount Presents. But how about that transfer on imprint? Was that not amazing? It's a beautiful, flawless transfer that they did over on imprint for that movie. Have I seen Kurt Russell's The Devils? No, I haven't. Do I need to see that? I think I need to see it. Nathan Jones is the diehard. Nathan likes pretty much everything Criterion. I don't know. I have is he diehard Jimmy Stewart fan? I don't. Maybe. Oh, I know who you're thinking of. Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale is also my friend who is scheduled to be on this channel with me Sunday evening. But Nathan Hale is the diehard Jimmy Stewart fan. Nathan Jones is he's a Criterion fan. He likes a lot of imported films, a lot of world cinema. But yes, there are 2 Nathans, Nathan Hale and Nathan Jones. Subscribe to both. I don't care about my high school reunions. I didn't talk to them, so I talk to them now. Tony, I'm with you. And this Basement Blues is Tony. I'm sure if you're in this community, you know Tony. If you don't know Tony, Basement Blues, check over and subscribe to him, because let me tell you, you want to talk about a collection? Tony has an amazing collection, and he is a wonderful part of the movie community and a great friend to me and the channel. I want to send you a Blu-ray. Oh, Turkish cinema. Awesome. English subtitles could be a region coded. Yes, I have a region free player. Thank you. I do. Hi, Bailey. Pickle, say hi. Pickle has to say hi. I think the shipping and scale price, my friend in the UK. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Hi. Never did a reunion. Don't care to. I know. You know what? It's so funny because I had an issue where 1 or 2 people from my high school found me on Facebook, and I only have like maybe 100 friends on Facebook. I don't really do Facebook, but once one person finds you, forget it. It's a landslide. And I no, can't do it. Can't do it. I'm too weird. Pickle. Hi, Ross. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. The replay will be up if you want to watch it later. Oh, now I know. My friend ordered a Criterion movie from their website, but they wouldn't send it to the UK. Oh, no. It was jiggling around the case. Yeah, they will send you another copy. They're really good about any of that. Like if you buy a box set and there's an issue with the disc and, box set takes a while to get through, they'll send you another one that has been like they will physically sit down and screen it to make sure there's not problems with it. What about When a Stranger Calls? Yes. When a Stranger Calls, I remember when that came out, my mother was forcing me to babysit for all the neighbors' kids. And yeah, that was not a good movie to see if you were a babysitter. I just mean the way certain mainstream titles of big stars haven't gotten to US. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. There's a lot of I did a couple of I did a few videos on DVDs that need a Blu-ray release, and I mean, there are so many, and they're great titles, and they haven't gotten the Blu-ray releases, or maybe they got vaulted, and some of them I've even seen some of them with the even the DVD price is insane. So yeah, we need to get them on that. Wow, HD are good for ordering American import titles to the UK. I see a lot of people complain about bad experiences, but I've only had good ones to date personally. Okay. William, what are movie battles? They have two. It's a channel. Could someone in the comments, if any of you know the channel, the creator of the movie battles, they get two YouTubers, or I think it doesn't even have to be a YouTuber. You could be like an Instagram person. They get two content creators, movie people, and they'll have a question like, a certain director or a certain movie theme. And what happens is it's a live stream. The two people go and they pick the movie that's their favorite that fits that question. And then the people in the chat vote on which movie is the better movie. And then they decide a winner. It's all in good fun. And I will find out the channel name for you. I think the sales on movies comments. Okay. I'm just confused because I get lost in the chat here, but thank you. Did you hear about the new Predator movie? Yeah, I'm hearing rumblings about the Predator movie. I don't know much about it, but yeah, I've heard the same thing. Yes, I agree. Daisuke is awesome and a heck of a nice person too. Kelly, Stephanie, thank you. Oh, thank you. You learned so much. Have a great night. Thank you, Martina. Very kind. Is imprint region free? Yes. As far as I know, I don't know if that will change in the future. Everything I have gotten from imprint is region free. So I have not had any problems. So how soon is too soon? Because yeah, I'm ready too. I personally, I would leave my Halloween stuff up all year. So, I know people who start decorating for Christmas in September, really, right?
I would like to.
No, there's
allowed.
no Christmas until the last minute. Halloween goes all the way until December 24th for me. But I say, bring on the pumpkins. Go ahead.
So if anybody has any good Christmas scary movies to recommend.
Oh, we have scary movies. Believe me, I can scare you.
Yes, but you don't like to watch Christmas movies. But if they're scary Christmas movies, we can watch.
Yes, like Black Christmas.
Yes.
Or Krampus. Yes, the imprint breakdown. It did look amazing. I can't even get my head around it. Like how much better could they even make it, right? I mean, when you think about it, in the desert, anything in the desert, and it looks fantastic. How about Dune coming out, right? And what was the other one? Tremors looked great too. Where now I've lost. Okay. James Stewart is your favorite actor? He's great. I love him. He's great. I need another one of what would you like to see on Blu-ray? Oh, you mean DVD to Blu-ray? Okay. I can do that. Are you a fan of 70s disaster movies? I love all disaster movies. Poseidon Adventure. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Nathan, you are the Jimmy Stewart. You're a Jimmy Stewart fan. Okay. See, now I know. I knew you liked all that stuff. I just didn't. I know the other Nathan is obsessed with it. And I mean in a good way. He's very obsessed. And I think that's who they're referring to. Weren't you? Yes, Tony was Toy Collector previously as his channel name. Yep. Same channel, same great content. Yep. Tony and I are on the same page with the Funkos. They have to be boxed up, but we don't know where to sell them. Are you familiar with the Monster Collection that has two documentaries, The Frankenstein Complex and Phil Tippett Mad Dream? No, I am not. Is that Blu-ray or is it DVD? I have to look it up. LLP. Okay. I'm lost with that one. I had the copy sent to me because they wouldn't ship to the. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Criterion. Oh, Criterion won't ship. Okay. The Devils is a must see. It's a good recommendation. I don't think it's on Blu-ray. BFI. Oh, BFI. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm familiar with BFI. I've seen Paramount just dumping their movies onto Blu-ray, but it only had a DVD. Yeah. Paramount is really doing a great job with their catalog titles. They're really releasing a lot of catalog titles, and they have a lot of things in the pipeline, in the works that are coming out. So I'm always happy to get something new. And you know what? Any of these studios that are still putting out physical media, I'm happy with it. Carl Reese, I have a Southern Korea DVD of The Devils. I don't know if it's supposed to be the best cut of the film. This Devils thing, I has to get on this. Bailey says The Devils is on my list of Criterion for a release. Yeah, I agree. I think we need more horror in the Criterion collection. Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale is a really great guy. Nathan Jones is all my Nathans are good guys. Yeah, I was actually in a roundtable Criterion chat with Nathan Hale, which is why it kind of triggered my memory that he loves Jimmy Stewart. I think he's doing, what is he doing? He just did a Harry Potter month, and I think he's doing an Alfred Hitchcock month. I could be wrong. I think that's what's going on. Right now, his computer broke. So he is out of the loop for a couple of days, but he says by the end of the week. Ain't got time to bleed. I have seen Instant Family. I thought that was great. That was with Mark Wahlberg and the other gal, and they adopt the kids, the 3 kids.
Yes.
That was that was a very good movie. And that is an example of a movie that I might not have normally been drawn to, but I very much enjoyed it. And a lot of people in the chat recommended it, and I took a chance, and really good. I enjoyed it. Krampus is an excellent horror movie.
Yes.
What's the other one? Here it is. Evil Christmas, not a bad Christmas horror movie. Tremors, yes. Tremors is a favorite 4K disc. It's a reference disc to show off the potential of the format. Have you watched Django, the Arrow release of Django yet? Because that looks amazing as well. I think if you like the movie, don't get it if you don't like the movie, but it's an amazing transfer. 13 Ghosts. Yes, I've seen 13 Ghosts. I like that too. Hi. Yeah, Warner Brothers treat the Devils with contempt. They don't like the film at all and won't distribute it themselves. Yeah, see, that's what happens. They vault these things, and then they won't give the rights to. Usually, if you see something that's out of print, it's a rights thing, and it's just a matter of time, hopefully, before somebody gets the rights. But sometimes these things are hard to get them to release. Second, the Monster Collection set. If you're into, wow, all right. I'm going to check that out. Thank you, guys. Agreed. Skeptical of the new Dune. Okay. Two of the biggest problems of 2020 are district code and shipping costs. Post COVID-19 should focus on this issue. It's ridiculous to pay UPS. Yep. I agree. I mean, shipping has gotten insane on everything. And I know over here, the big store is Best Buy, and I can't tell you, and I know the same thing has happened to Tony at Basement Blues, where we'll pre-order something, you pay for it, and then they never send it to you. And then you have to wait like a month to get it taken off your credit card, and it'll be something that'll sell out. So even pre-ordering, you're not guaranteed anything is going to show up. Oh, thank you. And Tony is awesome too. I agree. Thank you. The Devils is not real a horror movie. It's a true story involving the King of France and the Catholic Church. Okay.
Ooh,
sounds like it could be a horror, though.
Good.
That sounds really good.
That does.
Actually. Good. All right. I'm on it. I agree, Tim. The Instant Family looked like it was going to be it was much better than I thought it was going to be. I was pleasantly surprised. Skeptical of the new Dune. The draw about the original Lynchian weirdness. I hope it's good, but Timothy Chalamet. Oh, you're talking about the new Dune. Okay, I'm with you. I caught up. The new Dune, not the Dune, the new 4K release. You're talking about the new movie that's coming out. You know what? I did hear that there were some issues with Timothy Chalamet giving a subpar performance. So, yeah. Do you get advanced release info from distributors such as Paramount Presents? Yes. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Heaven Can Wait, but if I get any when they send out the emails, I try to post them on my Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, I'm movie chatter _ and I post them over there, and then I usually share them on the channel. You have not seen Django yet? Yeah, it's you know what? I don't know. Check it out. It might be on Hamilton Book. I just got a few I got a Blue Underground title and another one. I can't remember off the top of my head. It just came today, but at reduced prices. So check it out. See if Django's over there. Oliver Reed plays the news. Ooh. Anything. See, that stuff creeps me out. Like with the whole anything with like spirits and devils and the priests, and yeah, that creeps me out. Catching some, start my dinner, catch the playback later. Oh, love you, Nathan. Thank you.
Bye, Nathan.
What I watch in 4K, Flash Gordon is probably the best. Okay, other than The Matrix. I have not watched Flash Gordon yet, but I think maybe Jeff at Films at Home said that was good. Oh, no worries about. I understand. Generally think English is spoken. No, I never assumed that. I'm glad that you understand what I'm saying. Good. Thank you. Your English is just fine. I never have trouble understanding what you're typing. Will Roberts, so glad to see Paramount Presents is finally releasing. I know, A Place in the Sun. I think that's coming out Tuesday, I believe. I just looked at my queue of what I'm waiting for. Place in the Sun is amazing. I agree. Quiet Place 2, a good movie. Seen The Quiet Place 2 is a good movie. I have seen the first one. First one was great. Yes. I enjoyed Quiet Place 2. I think I liked the first one a little bit more, and I think part of that was that we didn't know what was coming. It was something totally new. And I think in the second one, I missed John Krasinski's character.
Yes.
I really liked the first, what was it, like 20, 25 minutes when they were all together. I really enjoyed it, but I definitely noticed that I missed his character and his part. One of my favorite titles originally released by Paramount was Foul Play. I own the DVD, but would purchase Blu-ray if it comes. You never know. You know what? They're upgrading a lot of their catalog titles and also first time to Blu-ray. The Criterion for release for The Devils, they'd want to put out the director's cut, but Warner's refused to allow that. Oh, come on, right? Yeah, and we don't want it censored either. So, don't want that. Have you ever seen The Magdalene Sisters? It's not a horror movie, but when you see it, it kind of is. No, I have to see that. Ooh, sounds like a good one. Love Foul Play. Seen the first Quiet Place, but not the second. I would say the second is worth a watch. It's good. I think the big difference is in the first one, they really focused on the adults and how the adults were teaching the kids to kind of survive in this new environment that they were in. And in the second one, they focused more on the kids and how the kids were putting everything into use that they had learned, like survival wise. But it's definitely good. It's definitely worth a watch. Yes, I know. I agree, Matthew, that the opening part of Quiet Place 2 was great. Let's see. Quiet Place 2. Okay, we saw that one. Foul Play doesn't get enough love. I massively missed John in Quiet Place 2. After day one, part of it went downhill. Still fun. Yeah, I believe, and I agree with you 100% that was my best theater experience ever because everyone was quiet. And it was definitely, it added to that tension and that anxiety that we had, that was just so good. what are a couple movies that you two bond over as mutual favorites that Kelly and I agree on? That is a tough one. Kelly loves Baraka like I do. She loves Baraka. What else? What else do we like? We both liked the documentary Life in the Doghouse.
Yes.
It's a beautiful documentary about two gentlemen in South Carolina in the United States who started a dog rescue, and it's a beautiful, beautiful story. What else did you like?
Well, I like the first Halloween because
The original?
It's yes, and because we watch it every year.
Okay.
Halloween,
Kelly likes Halloween. You also like Jaws.
Yes.
Kelly likes Jaws
because I'm a beach person.
She's a beach person. So even though the shark is eating people at the beach,
I don't care.
She doesn't care as long as it's in the beach.
I will watch any movie that has a beach in it.
We both really love St. Vincent.
Yes.
St. Vincent is awesome. A wonderful movie. If you guys haven't seen St. Vincent, definitely check it out. Kelly loved the Before trilogy. Remember we watched those? The Before trilogy where they meet on one day, like 10 years apart. You remember that?
This is for St. Vincent?
No, not St. Vincent. The Before trilogy.
I don't know what that is.
She liked it. Believe me, she liked it.
I don't remember half the
She doesn't remember the titles, but then I'll show her the movie and she remembers it. But what else did you like? The Notebook?
Yes.
She likes The Notebook. Kelly used to watch all like teen rom-com movies, and I'm getting her out of that. But she's getting good. She's getting better. She likes a lot of movies, and she likes a lot of movies and doesn't always remember the name, but she's very good about, she'll watch whatever I put on. So I just pick stuff.
And you have definitely opened my world to movies.
Yeah, I tell her to just relax and enjoy it.
Yes. And I love subtitled movies.
Yeah, she loves. Yeah, Kelly loves world cinema, which is great. I was so excited that we both love Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
We both love Parasite. That was great. So yeah, we're getting Kelly into. She's going to be the co-host one of these days. Panic Room, yes. I agree with you 110%. It definitely needs a Blu-ray release. It's great. A Place in the Sun is the only imprint title I own. They're very expensive to import, but I just had to have that classic. Great. Yeah. Now that one is coming out. That's coming to the Paramount Presents line, I think, this week. So then there would be both imprint and Paramount Presents. That's what I'm talking about. Like there's this crossover where some of the imprint titles are showing up on Paramount Presents. Blu-ray version of A Quiet Place is awesome. The movie has a great sound design. Yeah, I agree with you. For a movie, especially the second one, it definitely had more sound mixing in it. There was more sound to the movie. Yeah, for a theme that's silent. I agree. Stephanie, I asked you a question about Rainier Werner Fassbinder and some of his movies, which I love. I love that. I love the Bitter Tears of Petra von Kant. World on a Wire also. Beware. I have not seen Beware of a Holy Whore. I have not seen that one, but I've seen the other ones and I very much enjoy them. And I think when you asked me that, I said that I thought the Bitter Tears of Petra von Kant to me felt like maybe it was a play adaptation. I don't know if you know if it is or not, but I thought that was fantastic. Fear, Ali, Ali Eats the Soul is, yes, I agree. Fear Eats the Soul. I have that one. Very good. Yeah, my dad's favorite movie. It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Yes, that's a great one too. Memories of Murder and YouTuber Asian movie enthusiast says it's better than Paradise. Better than Parasite. I'm sorry. I think it depends. I think it's going to be different. Like, all movies are subjective. So it depends what you like. I think I liked maybe Parasite a little bit better, but then I started to read up on the backstory of Memories of Murder. And then I started to put all the pieces together. And I think when I go back and watch Memories of Murder for a second time after doing the special features and the research, I might change my mind. But I know that Asian movie enthusiast is such an amazing talent when it comes to Asian movies. He's unmatched. It's a Mad, Mad, Mad World. One of the best ensemble. Place in the Sun is so resonant, beautiful, and haunting. It makes me cry every time. Have you guys seen Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? I love that movie. Love it. Milena needs a Blu-ray release. As dog lovers, have you seen Cujo and White Dog? Yes. No, definitely not Man's Bed. As a matter of fact, when Mala was a puppy, we used to call her Cujo because she was biting everything. I've yet to watch. Okay. Yeah, you know what? If you watch Memories of Murder, I would watch it through and then I would check out the special features and read up on the story, but just go into the movie as is. I have to head out. Thank you, Tim. Thank you for coming by and always being so supportive and wonderful. Thank you. Parasite was great. You met Bong Joon-ho. Oh, he signed your host. That's awesome. The host is great. Have you seen what is it? Okja? What is it?
Oh.
Okja?
Okja.
Okja.
That's all she says throughout
The original cast
movie.
of Hedwig and the Angry Inch reunites. I think it could be an event. I love Hedwig. I love that one. That's a great Criterion release. Very underrated, not talked about a lot, but that was one that badly needed a new release, and I'm happy that that Criterion picked it up. That's a great one. Okja. Okja is on Netflix. It was on Netflix. I think if it's not on Netflix, it's probably now on Prime. But we saw it on Netflix.
It was
good. Really, really good. It was very good. Let's see. Hedwig is good. I haven't watched all my Criterion copy. It's a good one. I love Hedwig. Shawshank is coming to 4K. Yes. I hope they did a good job too. Usually the older films, they do look better if they take it straight from the film negative and they don't do a lot of the, if it wasn't digitally shot. I have to say, I'm a little disappointed in the steelbook artwork that they're showing for Shawshank. I like the slipcover variant better, but maybe the UK or something will come up with a better steelbook because the steelbook's a little but I think I have high hopes for the transfer. I'm also excited about, what's the other one I'm excited about? Clockwork Orange. I can't wait for Clockwork Orange. Has Kelly thought about doing a YouTube channel?
No.
No, actually, Kelly is afraid that if the vet actually calls and I have to take the phone call, that she would actually have to sit and do the chat by herself. But I think
you are not doing that to me.
But I think Kelly would be I think she'd be a good co-host. Kelly has a lot to offer. She has a great personality, and she just, I give her a lot of credit because you know what? When it took me 3 years to even attempt a live stream. So
I just enjoy watching you, and
she enjoys this.
I enjoy this. I enjoy the people,
the interaction.
Yes, it's been fun to meet all of you guys.
I have seen Funny Games. I have not seen the remake. I've seen the original, and it is definitely terrifying. It is creepy and sadistic, but I definitely enjoy it. I thought Funny Games was really good. Okja is it's still on Netflix. Okay, it's one of their originals. Yes, Mother. Yes, Mary. That is, I think, one that is deserving of a Criterion treatment. And Mother is up there near the top of my favorite of Bong Joon-ho's films. I think I even like it more than Parasite. I think it's really, really good and doesn't get enough chatter, for lack of a term. How about the Coker? I love the Coker trilogies. Have you seen what is his other one that I like? Close Up. Have you seen Close Up? I love no, you're not going on. You're fine, Kubrick lover. I love your input. Kino Lorber has a yes, 4K, The Silence of the Lambs is coming. And they who did was it Kino that did the 4K release of Hannibal? I know I think it might have been Kino. Yes, I think 4K I think it's better suited for older films. I think they did it with everything in mind, but I think the older films have come out looking better. I don't know what their plan was in the beginning, but
I think I'm going to go just because.
Where are you going?
Well, I think the dogs need to go use the facilities.
They're all right. They're all right. We're almost done. Do y'all have a favorite film based on a John Grisham book? Time to Kill, and second is The Client. I have not read John Grisham. Have you read John Grisham?
No.
No. The Client. Snowpiercer's excellent. I love Snowpiercer. That's a really good one too. Christopher Nolan is so popular, but it's hard to understand why the following and Memento aren't coming out on 4K. Yeah, I agree. You know what? It's weird because things will come out on 4K, like Central Intelligence, which why did that need a 4K release? I don't know. But then they won't do films like Memento, which is a masterpiece, I think. What movie would you say you've rewatched more times than any other and will never get tired of? I have a few.
Easy.
Yeah, you picked The Burbs. The Burbs is a really good. I love that. That's a lot of fun with Tom Hanks. It has a really nice Scream Factory release too. I would say Jaws, the original Halloween, Baraka, and here's my hot take: A Perfect Storm. I don't know why, right? I remember I told you.
Mm-hmm.
There was a while I was watching A Perfect Storm like almost every day. I think that was when I had cable, and it was on all the time, and I just kept watching it. I was just sucked into it. And it's based on a true story, but yeah, none of those. I could watch any of those anytime and never get tired of them. Also, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, I like a lot too. I think that's fantastic. A great classic. I have seen Close Up. I picked up 24 frames. I think it was the last sale, but Close Up was really unique. I thought that was a very unique premise, a very unique way to make a movie. It was very, very creative. I'll be surprised if Silence of the Lambs can improve much on the Criterion. I agree with you. The transfer is gorgeous. But you know what? That's the same thing that happened with Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth. The Criterion Blu-ray actually, by everybody's kind of opinion, looks better than the 4K, the standalone 4K release that was put out by the studio. So yeah, I agree with you. It could just be just a waste of time for Kino to put that out. I love Kino for restoring Marty. Kino's great. They just put out a movie, Clay Pigeons, that I had Kelly watch. It has Vince Vaughn, a very young Joaquin Phoenix. I think it was from like 1998 or 1996. Janine Garofalo. Yep. Great movie. Needed a Blu-ray transfer for so long. Needed a Blu-ray release. It has Joaquin Phoenix, Vince Vaughn, and Janine Garofalo. It is such a great movie, and Kino just released it. Also, what did I get today? Lilies of the Field with Sidney Poitier. That just came today. Have you seen Knives Out? I have seen Knives Out, and I enjoyed it very much. I thought it was really good. And maybe I heard rumblings that there might be a second one. I don't know how, but it would be cool to see Eyes Wide Shut on Criterion. I agree. There's so many that could be for the Criterion. Did you make it to Dry Summer on that first Criterion? I think I did make it to Dry Summer. One of the best examples of villain in cinema. I agree. I've heard that The Crow will be written. You know what? Anything's possible. There's a lot of movies coming to 4K this year. Did you get to see The Ascent? Yeah, it is sitting next to my TV. You know what? And was it you, Carl, who told me that the directors of that and Come and See are married? Because I was going to do a compare and contrast of the two movies. Time to Kill and Jack Reacher, book films, and Jaws. It's a Wonderful Life, Marty, Foul Play, The Best Years of Our Life, Mildred Pierce, Pillow Talk, all great picks. Wonderful picks. Blade Runner, Last Emperor, some of the James Bond films. You know what? It's so cool to see what everybody likes because it's such a... it brings films to mind that maybe haven't watched in a little while. Burbs is a great movie. Perfect Storm. The Best Years of Our Lives. So good. Certainly my favorite. By the way, 2 docs you should own into something like Baraka, Manufactured Landscapes. Okay. Nice. Okay. I'm going to put both of those down too. Thank you.
I love photography, which is one of
Kelly's big hobbies is photography. When her kids were in school, she was doing all those like sports photography, swimming and all that. So she loves photography, and she's good at it. I do have Shutter. Oh, okay. Nice. Anything with George Romero, I'm there. The Ascent is great. You know what? Okay. That's what I heard. Okay, so maybe it was you, Kubrick lover, that told me. I knew somebody told me, and I'm really interested. I heard that I heard The Ascent is very good, and I was really happy to pick that up. So we've been on here about an hour and a half, and it looks like we got through the chat. So I am expecting a call from the vet any minute. So I think we're gonna jump on. We're gonna jump off here. Also love Goodbye Girl is great. That's a great one. And Paris, Texas is wonderful. I have Lucky. I want to watch Lucky. That was his last film. Dry Summer is a Turkish movie. Martin Scorsese did the restoration for Criterion. You were telling that the other day. Yeah. Best Wishes. And Burbs is a classic film. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and hanging out with us. And we're going to get these little girls out to do their business. And hopefully the vet's going to call with Praline's information for tomorrow. And thank you so much to all of you who continue to come out, support the channel, make friends with each other, give recommendations. You guys are absolutely the best. And I am so grateful for everyone, whether you're watching this live or you're watching it on the replay. We really, really enjoy you guys. So everyone have a good night. I'm going to contact the winner of the giveaway, and no worries. We have plenty more giveaways coming and lots of good stuff ahead. So you guys have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you again in a day or two. Good night.
Bye. Good night.